Okay, for this one, make sure to have very strong opinions each step of the way.
I can't wait. This is my favorite.
Okay, good. There's a Dallas guy. His name's Johnny Abney. Okay, this guy got evicted from his apartment.
Yay!
Cool. Fake name.
You like that?
No.
I always like evictions, especially when it's pushing out people that are doing really horrible in life and they need the house, but then it's let's make it even worse by kicking them out.
You're an advocate for tip your landlord, aren't you?
Oh,
You know that initiative?
you could tip your landlord.
What is that?
No,
do what?
it's an ironic like initiative where they're just like tip your landlord. They have a hard job. It's like a stupid. No one's doing it.
I dig it.
So they threw out all of his stuff. This guy was living there with his 9-year-old daughter. They threw all of his shit out into the back trash dump area where people started picking through it, taking what they wanted. They broke stuff, and then they even peed on his mattress. And I know, just
extra cherry on top.
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't a dog marking its territory?
It could have been, yeah.
Why did they throw out all this stuff?
He was being evicted.
Oh.
Yeah.
He wasn't paying shit.
So what happened is he basically lost all of his clothes, all of his possessions. His mother's ashes were in that pile. Also, his daughter's trophies and everything, like, just gone.
She won't forget about the trophy. She'll forget about the trophy.
Was this like the sheriff's department? Who's pulling him out of there?
I'm not sure who made the call for that, but whoever did an oopsie.
What did they do?
Wrong house.
No way.
Wrong guy.
Oh my fucking god.
They evicted the wrong tenant. Oh. They meant to get a different.
Oh, was it like an apartment with different units?
Yeah.
Oh.
And through his fucking mom's ass.
Fuck that up, dude.
I mean, is suing okay at this point?
Yeah, is that like a multi-million-dollar lawsuit?
So he does end up filing for compensation for everything that got thrown out.
Good.
He wants the value, and then the place is also like the management is like, yeah, sorry, that's on us. We will pay for everything that was lost and damage.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, and emotional damage, and things are going fairly well until they realize that he's not even the legal tenant of his unit.
Oh shit.
So this guy was subleasing from his ex, who moved out of state and left the place to him so that he could kind of keep it at the same rate.
Oh, it's like under his name. Yeah,
you know people do that. They just like, you just pay the rent from now on. I'm leaving. You
Subleasing.
Stay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's called subleasing.
Yeah.
Which means he's not entitled to a penny.
Which means the the actual company that runs the property, they're not even legally allowed to give him money because he's not the actual tenant.
Well, can they give her money?
Can they like?
What about rent? Does he have like renter's insurance, or is that still under the
No,
original-
because he's not even the legal.
You can't. Yeah, you can't notify the authorities if you're doing something illegal. Right? It's like if you go rob a house and then someone beats you up during the robbery, you can't call the cops on the person that beat you up while you're robbing the house.
Is it illegal?
In this state, you might be able to.
Because subleasing, because you could sublease, maybe. If they have a contract, right?
Yeah, it might need to be a much more formal thing.
But the person that's actually leasing is the person that would get the benefit of from the landlord.
Yeah.
They're subleasing, so this guy would have to technically like sue his ex-girlfriend. Like that's where the business relationship
And then she
lies.
has to sue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes like a triangle lawsuit. But
Anything, dude. Shouldn't have said anything. That's like, okay, I'm drunk driving, right? And then like person next to me is not drinking. Do a little switcheroo. Before the cop comes up to the car, right?
so this dude's got a lawyer, and the lawyer now is trying to fight for him to get compensation by saying that when they threw all that shit out, they didn't know whose it belonged to. They were just like throwing the shit out. So you can't say like
going that route.
Yeah, because they're like, if you knew that it belonged to a person that wasn't legally a renter, then that would have been a different situation.
Sometimes I fucking hate lawyers, except when they save my ass.
Yeah.
Isn't that the whole fucking point?
Because lawyers, they don't look at like morality, right? They look at how do I win this case. So they're the ultimate loopholers. Yeah. So shit like this, they're like, oh, I know what we can get him on.
They're busting a Shapiro.
God damn it.
Wait, what happened to the original people that were supposed to get their? Did they get their shit thrown out?
The original.
They're still there. They just got away like scot free.
They're just watching the whole thing like, what a disaster.
I think they probably just peacefully left when they saw all that shit going down.
Oh.
But yeah, so the lawyer's saying you can't you threw it out thinking it belonged to the actual tenant, in which you couldn't do that anyway. So now they're like trying to fight for that, but so the guy is they're trying to see if this guy can actually become the real tenant by just signing a lease. Like maybe you can just sign a lease now and stay.
A little late.
Yeah, a little late. But then the building claims that they won't give him a lease because when they threw his shit out, they found counterfeit money.
What does that have to do with anything?
This is so fucking complicated.
Yeah, because it's a violation of like you can't be having counterfeit or like paraphernalia in. It's like a breach of your lease, I guess.
Yeah, but that's unlawful search and seizure, meaning like they went in, they wouldn't have seen the evidence in the first place.
I know
if
it's
they
a
have
circle.
It's a lot.
Well, what about
Yeah.
the part where they were about to like pay for everything and they apologized? Hadn't they already seen the counterfeit money, or is it because they had?
Well, now they're starting to pull out more like but like both sides is like
So it's like their counter.
they're countering the counter. Yeah.
So it's like first they threw him out, and the guy's like, "That's not the right shit.
Yep.
You guys are fucked." It's like, "Oh, I apologize. Wait, you're not the right person who lives there." It's like, "Wait, but you didn't know who it was." Well, you had counterfeit money.
Yes, exactly. It's like changing the monopoly rules mid game. So,
Oh my God.
So the news that is covering this, like the news channel that's covering the story, they went in and they investigated the possessions of that guy that were left over to see if they could find any counterfeit money, and they did find some play money that was clearly labeled like not for use. Like it was something that
If it's film money, then it's okay.
like
it was
film
like
money, yeah.
obviously
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
some bullshit.
It wasn't.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, so they're trying to use. It looks like they're trying to use that as the like. Oh, it's counterfeit.
Dude, that's whack. You can't have fake money in your
It
house.
was like clearly marked as like play money.
America, dog.
Yeah.
That's on my check.
Damn, it's different in Dallas, I guess.
I guess. That's fucking.
So that dude basically since this happened, he just like moved somewhere else. It just bounced, but
As the mom's ashes are still just laying on the back.
I can't get past why they peed on his stuff.
Yeah.
Is it like a fuck you because you didn't pay rent
I
thing?
think like
Just a goose.
I think because they threw it into the alley and it's just all these people are just picking at it and taking stuff and it's in a place that's
no!
very PP friendly.
Everything into a dumpster?
Yeah, but it wouldn't all fit. It should just end because if you throw stuff into a dumpster and it's all like like quality goods, people are gonna take it out of the dumpster. You know what I mean?
This guy's paying his rent on time.
Yeah.
Living life.
He was paying rent for
You're
months.
just fucking working at Subway, and then you go home and your house is trash, and you're like, someone robbed me. But you're like, wait, why would a robber take everything?
Why would they mop the floor?
Yeah.
Robert takes everything. That's like when fucking Fresh Prince got robbed.
Why would the robber take everything and
It's like-
repaint?
It's like new carpet. Like it smells like pine saw and shit. Like why would they take it and clean it?
New fixtures.
Swap my blinds out. These are good blinds.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, made home improvements.
I know it's
kitchen.
a sad situation because he clearly like wasn't doing anything that different than what most people do. Like
That's
lots of people
fucked
sublease
up.
everywhere. This doesn't happen to everyone, you know what I mean? But it does show you that if you are subleasing, that you are subject to a lot of like injustices that will happen to you because you're
Those
not.
agreements are like this thick.
That's why, yeah,
You have so much fine print back there.
yeah. Subleasing is a risky take, right?
Yeah.
But don't you have like a
The
pact?
apartment sounds a little sketch already.
You should have a pact with your bud though, who you're subleasing with. It's like, hey, something happens, you call, and it's like we'll pretend like it was all you.
But at the same time, people don't know the law.
You know what's funny? Doesn't it make you wonder if they truly did think they got the wrong guy, or if they knew he was in there and they just wanted to throw him out and say they got the wrong guy because they knew that once his shit was out, he'd.
Oh, damn. Like they meant to do the accident?
Yeah.
Oh, like Oprah and Maui? Like that? I don't know.
Dude,
That's
Bart.
what you said.
No, please dive deeper into that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
Bart.
interested on this parallel you created.
What websites are you on, dude?
Let's hear about it.
You know, Oprah's an American treasure. And she would never do something like that.
Gala won't be at.
Subleasing is not fun though.
I think
You opened up this world. I want to hear it.
You mean the way that Maui subleases from Oprah?
I don't think Texas has the same rules as California, where like it's that hard to
Yeah, I don't
evict
think so.
someone. So then that sounds like a California move to me, where you just break in, move all the shit out, and you're like, oh, whoops, okay,
Exactly.
technicality.
Yeah,
Whereas like Texas is like, I don't know, like 2 weeks, you got the whole
Right.
fucking
U.S. Marshal breaking down your door.
You're right. You're right.
You know,
I feel
like-
Cali would need to do the loophole, and Texas probably doesn't need it as bad.
Get the fuck out! And he just fucking rolling his revolver.